You may have technically been in a family unit, but you may feel like you never had a real family. Sometimes this happens when you're younger and you see other families interact for the first time and you're like, wait a minute, this is not what life is like at home for me. Or there's disconnection or even outright, alienation, being disowned. So there's a request for that really painful situation of feeling like you never had a real family. The jealousy, other grief, sadness that this can bring up. So let's explore this with some EFT tapping. Let's go to the side of the hand, repeating after me. Even though I never had a real family. And that's really tough. And it may be bringing up pain, jealousy, and all sorts of other feelings. I choose to honor myself and what I went through. So even though I feel like I never had a family, or I'm sure I didn't really have one, and that's really tough. The feelings about that are becoming clear. And I choose to have compassion for myself and what I'm dealing with. Even though I never had a family. And I've seen what family can be. And I may have just known on a gut level how wrong this is. And it's sad and it's painful. And I choose to honor and accept myself as best I can. And everything I had to go through to make it through that situation. Let's go through the points now and say, I never had a family. I may be realizing that later at this current stage in my life. Maybe I knew it when I was young. Maybe I just always sensed it. That whatever I do have, whatever these relationships are, they certainly do not feel like they are a real family. And I'm noticing what that brings up in me. Noticing any grief and sadness. It can be difficult to even acknowledge this because it's tragic. And there may even be feelings like this is somehow something I did wrong. I may know intellectually I didn't do anything. But I want to have some recognition and compassion that there may be a young part of me that internalized at a young age. This does not feel right here. And maybe it's something about me. And I'm just holding that space for any part of me that may feel this. Letting it be heard. And also opening up to the possibility of letting myself know I may have been totally innocent in this, which can also be confusing and frustrating. Why does this happen? And any anger and resentment. How could the adults or siblings have acted like this towards me? Who would do such a thing? And all the pain that caused me. And maybe the effects that it's still having on me. I choose to allow myself to validate all the emotions that are there. I may have heard or been told that I should be trying to forgive this, trying to let go, say they were just doing their best. If that feels right for me, then I can lean into that. But if that feels like it's bypassing any anger or hurt, feelings of frustration or resentment, I give myself permission to feel what I truly feel. I give myself permission to feel so that I can process, so that I can grieve if I need to. The family experience I never got to have. The support and connection that I never got to experience. And as painful as it can be to feel through this, even if it's hard to imagine right now, I'm going to allow myself to entertain the possibility that whatever my past may have been, it may still be possible to heal from this. Any belief that because this was my family, and it wasn't a real family, that I will forever be disadvantaged, that I will forever have this kind of pain. It may feel like that because it's been here a long time. But I'm just allowing myself to explore the possibility that maybe that doesn't need to be the case. And that I can continue to explore and reconnect to those younger parts of myself and the sadness and pain I may carry now. And realize there's room and potential for real healing there. And that it's not too late. As long as I'm still here, there is potential to connect with others. Even if I feel like I don't know how. That this is possible for me. That I can begin to learn, to feel and experience what it's like to be truly supported. What it's like to form relationships that really matter. That even if it didn't happen when I was younger, I still have all the capabilities in my body, mind, and nervous system to experience that. To get what I didn't get. To process whatever needs to be processed. To create the room. To truly feel like I belong to something. And it's okay to explore this. And anything else I might need to work through, I can acknowledge it, make a note of it, put it safely aside for now, and explore that when the time is right. All right, let's take a breath. Yeah, I'd be curious to know what that brings up for you. If that, it's a rich topic, so if there's things that it brought up you might need to explore, take a note, work with someone, explore other videos, other resources. If you're interested in connecting with me in any way, there's more information in the description, some other resources there. I hope this helps you. If you have any requests, any places this takes you, please let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks so much.